So you started to track high intent prompts perfectly matching your business, and you see your visibility score, the competitive landscape. And the next question to you most likely is how I can impact those numbers and what I need to do in order to succeed. Then you need to go into the recommendation section, and here you will see various separate action plans which will make LLM recommend you more. And all of these recommendation section items and action plans, they come from direct analysis of sources. And one of the action plan you need to progress with is copywriting or content creation. And these are the topics which matches the pattern of most cited content pieces and which you would need to write, and you have a high probability of your own website and your own content pieces to be cited. So we try to replicate what's working in LLM, and we do it through content production as well. So in this sources section, we can see the titles, and going from top to bottom, I can start to see the pattern of the content topics, like Zapper.com write about 8 best AI visibility tools. SEMrush writes about the same. C-Ranking writes about the same best AI visibility tools. So it's the same topic corresponding in the most cited sources oftenly, and these topics are a direct answer to big number of unique prompts and totally different topics. So if I don't have such article written in my blog, that would be a perfect idea to do. And that's what a recommendation section create content tab tells you to do. We analyzed all the sources, figure out the pattern, and we suggested you the topics which you would need to take with some additional information around it. The next step, what you are recommended to do, it's called get mentioned. So it's basically the same content pieces which appears in sources with additional filter element added where your brand needs to get listed. And this is what we usually do. We go to the particular source where you would need to be in a priority sequence, of course, into the most cited content pieces. And we try to find the editor, copywriter, author, contributor, or general contacts of that provider. We scout them up on LinkedIn. We try to find their email address and drop them a message about that we enjoyed their article, but we noticed that it doesn't have our client or our own brand being mentioned there, and you ask what they would like to have it in exchange. So that's the second recommendation, is to get mentioned, and when you will successfully implement these brand exchanges, you will start to see that after a couple of days, that particular content piece from no became yes, that your brand was discovered and was mentioned, and your visibility metrics doing these activities on scale should start to grow as well in general timeline of the visibility. And the last recommendation here we have called engage. So it's again coming directly from LLMs, and we filter out all the sources which are social media forums and community type of channels. So here what you do, you go into that particular Reddit thread and you try to embed your brand mention there, either through the company account, or you try to pretend the user, or you ask your own users to do that. That's another topic around that, but that's the direct action plan what you would need to do to make sure that your brand is visible down there in the most frequently discussed and cited your business related community threads.